Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte has been talking about the club's vision. He has stated you need time to develop young players and that requires patience. Or if you want to spend money, you sign important players. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that subscribe button, that follow button and leave a review if you can. Now, a report has just been published by Bristol World UK, and they are stating that Leicester City and Wolves have joined Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur in the race for Bristol City's 19-year-old star. Bristol City could have a nervous January transfer window, with clubs interested in signing their most prized asset. Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte had his press conference at Hotspur Way on Friday ahead of the Villa game on New Year's Day at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. He provided the Spurs team news and said Christian Romero is back. Rodrigo Bentancur is out. I think we have to wait. He's going to have a scan to try and have an evaluation about his injury. For sure, against Aston Villa, he is not available. Conte also spoke about the concentration within the Tottenham Hotspur team to not concede so many goals. He said we need to be focused to start the game quickly, show more attention defensively, not give the opponent more opportunity to score. We spoke to the players about this. Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte has been talking to Sky Sports about possibly signing a new contract at the club. Of course, he is out of contract at Tottenham Hotspur on the 30th of June 2023. He's come out and said, I'm not frustrated. When you understand the club's vision, you have to respect the vision because you signed the contract. Antonio Conte also said about the January transfer window, if there is an opportunity to strengthen the squad, I think the club will go and do it. But you know which type of player we can sign, good players, but young players and also players that have to develop. Antonio Conte was talking about the vision of the club, and many reports have stated Antonio Conte wants experienced, ready players to come straight into this Tottenham Hotspur starting 11. Antonio Conte said this is not the vision of the club, and for this reason we have to continue to work and to have patience. I understand everybody, but at the same time this frustration cannot become a problem, to become a push for me and the players, for the club to continue to improve, to develop and reduce the gap with other clubs. Conte then went on to say, when you sign young players, you need to work and wait for these players to develop and to improve the level and then to become stronger. On one side, you have success quickly, and then on the other side, you need time. He then went on to say, you have to understand that there are different ways to arrive to lift a trophy. If you invest a lot of money, you sign important players. The Evening Standard have just published their predicted lineup. This is how they think Antonio Conte will line up against Aston Villa on New Year's Day at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Hugo Lloris in goal. The back three of Romero, Dyer and Lenglet. The wing backs, Perisic and Doherty. In midfield, Basuma and Højbjerg. And the forward three of Son, Kane and Kulusevski. Now, my thoughts on these stories in this episode. Now, as I've said on this channel many times, I think a lot of people are getting extremely frustrated, and now it sounds like and looks like Antonio Conte is getting very frustrated. He wants certain players in, and he is being told that he must follow the club's vision and sign young players, and where he will need extra time to work with these players and improve these players for the future. Antonio Conte is very much a now man. He wants players to be ready to walk straight into this Tottenham Hotspur starting 11 and improve the team. And I think that is what a lot of fans want. We need another January transfer window like the last one, where Bentancur and Kulusevski walk straight into the team. That is exactly what we need again. By the sound of Antonio Conte and by the sound of a lot of journalists that are talking about Tottenham Hotspur in the January transfer window at the moment, it doesn't sound like we're going to get what Antonio Conte needs and what the fans want. People are very frustrated right now. What I would say is that, of course, we must judge the transfer window on the 1st of Feb. I'm hoping and praying that Antonio Conte is backed in the right way. It's very frustrating because you've got a world-class manager at our football club right now, and in my opinion, we need to back him. I don't think we're going to get a better manager. There isn't a better manager out there for us at this current time, and I just feel that if Spurs go big in these windows, that, you know, we have been promised. The stadium was meant to be a game changer, and you know, all of the money was meant to be spent on the pitch. If Spurs don't go big in this window and don't go big in the summer window, then I just feel that we are going round in circles. I just feel that you bring a manager like Antonio Conte in, particularly after having a couple of great managers, you know, Pochettino and Jose Mourinho. We haven't been successful with those. We have to be successful with Antonio Conte. There is absolutely no question about that. We have to be successful with Antonio Conte. And I just think that when you bring a manager like that in, you have to back them. You have to trust them. You have to back them in the right way. Antonio Conte, I think the proof is there. He's taken us from Europa Conference League and he's taken us to be a Champions League team again. He can't have done any more than what he's done. Of course, got us top 4 last season. You know, him working with Fabio Paratici, I think, is very important because they know each other very, very well. I think that Antonio Conte has clearly said to Fabio Paratici exactly what he needs. It is now about the club delivering what Conte wants and needs. I just hope and pray that we back this manager, because all this stuff about the club's vision, you know, when you look over the years, the club's vision hasn't quite worked in terms of winning trophies. You know, when you look at how many trophies we've won, and, you know, all joking aside, you know, for you guys who listen to this channel on a regular basis, you know, either on the video or audio, you will know how much I go on about lack of trophies. I want to see success, and I believe that Antonio Conte will deliver that success if he is backed in the right way. And I will probably keep saying this same old thing on every single episode that I publish during the January transfer window, because I just feel so strongly about it now. This manager has to be backed. World-class manager, back the manager, and we will be successful. If we don't back the manager, we will be going round in circles and then on another hunt for another manager. It's frustrating. And as I say, let's back the manager, but let's judge the transfer window on the 1st of Feb. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button, that subscribe button, and leave a review if you can. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on the next one. Until then, come on you Spurs.